Batman's locked up in the desert. Oh man, it's got to be the dream sequence. This is definitely his nightmare. That's why he hates Superman because he has the power to wipe out the entire human race, just like he said in the trailer.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that scene. PG-13. Okay, let's talk about that. Jeremy, let's talk about what you saw. What did you suspect about this trailer?
Oh,
I mean,
uh,
teaser.
well, I thought it was very good. I thought it was very unique. You know what I kind of like is
Hmm.
that it's kind of mixing the old Tim Burton kind of look of the Batman in with the newer type of version, and I think it's just gonna work well. Like when he took the mask off, because I had my doubts about Ben Affleck playing Batman.
You talking about when he ripped it off and was trying to
I
pretty
was
much
like,
Selena
it was like
Kyle?
rubber. It was very rubbery instead of
Yeah,
mechanical. It was an easy
exactly.
slip off. So I was like, okay, so we're really going back to the old school Batman here. So I think this trailer is very unique, and I thought it was
It's
very
kind of like
fun.
the same feel when Bane broke the bat and took off his mask, half of
Yeah,
it, after he broke half of it. So it's
right.
kind of like the same feel with it. I think that's what Zack Snyder did with this, trying to bring a feel of fear, believing that Batman can be defeated, he can be revealed and exposed to the world who he really is, and have this man with such great power, he can just like take over and just undo everything he's done. And not to mention, it shows the fear and reason why he hates Superman so much. Not really hate him, but blame him for all this chaos in the first place. Because if he never came to Earth, none of this would have happened.
Well, see, that's the thing about it. People fear what they don't understand. You got
Yeah.
two people who are stand for justice, who are basically they just seek it in a different manner.
Hmm.
But they both want peace, and sometimes people can't handle peace. If you look at our society, where history is, all the people that ever stood for peace, were taken out, were killed. We don't like them. If you look at Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, John the Kennedys,
Yeah, that's true.
Abraham Lincoln, all those people were killed and they stood for peace. So if you stand for peace in our society, it's cool in theory, but we don't want that. We got to have a boogeyman, and we want the boogeyman, and we do want a hero to avenge us. But then once everything's done,
He wanted to get rid of him. He's
right,
like, yeah.
because you give him too much power.
And not to mention, if you saw in this trailer, I mean, the guys bowed down to Superman like he was Jesus.
Exactly, and and they fear him.
Exactly. That's why they got down. So that right there will definitely question religious folks, especially like how Jesus is in reality. But
Well, yeah, it
yeah,
does.
so,
Yeah, it does. We always look for someone to save us. Instead
yeah,
of really looking inward on ourselves, because we control our own destiny. That's what I believe.
yeah,
I don't. I believe that we. I believe that God does. Have a plan, but it's up to us to go. It's
yeah,
us to move. It's
yeah.
us to either we're gonna keep moving forward or we're gonna move backward. But it all comes down to us. But I think going back to this trailer, it really reads like it's going to be a great movie. And I have my doubts about Ben Affleck, like I said, but
Yeah.
it's very interesting from the trailers that are coming out that he's getting Batman to a point where it's like, okay, I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm I need to find where I need the Batman more than people
Superman.
than Superman. No, than the world needs Batman. I think this
Yeah,
version is
each
like,
one. Yeah, each one
I
has their
think
own.
Batman. Yeah, I think Bruce Wayne needs Batman more than ever.
Yeah,
Because in the beginning, he put on Batman as a mask to strike fear in the unjust. So
yeah.
he just felt like he was called, but now he feel like he's calling on Batman to kind of
Yeah, feel like hopelessness. That's the only thing happened. Like 20 years. I mean, this is 20 years later after he retired from Batman because
right,
he
because the
blames. Yeah, because
Joker.
he blames either Joker killed his partner Dick Grayson.
Right, yeah, all
Yeah,
that.
and other stuff. So this right here is just something that he kind of feels like he needs to put the cape back on because now the world needs him more than ever because now you got a super alien who can annihilate the whole entire human race and he feels vulnerable because he can't stop him because physically he can't because he's like a demigod.
You can't kill
He
him.
can't kill him. He
You
can't.
can't,
He
but
can't.
he's gonna
But
fight to the
now,
death
but
for
when
it.
he learns about Lex Luthor having the stuff he needs to stop Superman, that's why he breaks into him. Not to mention, he believes Lex Luthor is more deadly than Superman because now he's gonna try to use to control him. He said, "What what if we could control him, keep him under our wing?
But see, that's the thing about control. You want to control your hero. And the hero is just standing for, hey, this is wrong. Let me tell you why this is wrong, and that we should do something about it. Like I said before, anyone who stands for peace, we ultimately want to control them because we say they don't fit in our quote unquote society and our chaos. Because we like chaos. I mean, it's really interesting watching. I think this movie is going to shock a lot of people, and I'm excited to see when it comes out.
Because it's so much reality. But one thing I want to tell folks: look, don't treat this movie more than it actually is. It's just a movie, guys. Even though it's kind of based off how people believe and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because that's the human condition.
Yeah. You just got.
It's still a movie. It's still fantasy.
Yeah, you got to keep it that way.
Nobody's running around in rubber suits.
Yeah, you got
no Superman.
Yeah.
Because if it was, I would have been the best friend. I would have found out.
Please, everybody would have been his best friend. Everybody, mostly, I'll be siding with Batman. But even though Superman's more powerful, but yeah, Batman is more intelligent. He knows how to stop folks. He always plans before he jumps into action. Superman, he has a tendency to jump in while planning.
Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with a man who can cook a grilled cheese sandwich without a stove. I tell you, Superman would be my best friend.
Of course, he'd be your best friend. He'll be handling all your work. But the minute Batman's rich. I mean, even though Superman can go rob, but he's good. He's like a Boy Scout. He'd rather spend the rest of his years working as a newsletter, working for.
That's his cover.
Yeah, of course that's his cover. That's my point.
Right, but I think this trailer's gonna do well.
Yeah, so overall, I give this a 2 thumbs up, and I really thank y'all for listening to me and my brother talk about this. Because seriously, me and him are diehard DC comic fans, and we respect Marvel as well because I myself am a Marvel fan, so I ain't choosing nobody's side. I just like good movies. I like comic books. I'm really
DC,
been looking at
Marvel.
them. Yeah, we like it all. So everybody just don't try to choose a side. Just try to
embrace both
of them because we all like good movies and action movies. This is something I've been waiting for years. I've said since I was a child. I can't wait. I'm just glad to see something like this, actually like we see in cartoons, in reality, in live action film. So overall, this teaser is great. So all y'all comment from below, let us know what you think. And this is me and my brother checking out. Y'all peace out.
Peace.